I want to get you the latest from the maximum city in Mumbai. It's been a very intense day weather-wise, and it's been raining non-stop through the day. There's been massive damage in Mumbai and neighboring areas as it rained for second straight day, flooding several parts of the city, including South Bombay. Trains, despite running in a staggered capacity, had to be suspended on all the three lines. Heavy downpour and strong winds brought down trees and hoardings in many parts, and it became a challenge on the streets. Even with very limited traffic on the streets, it was absolute mayhem, waterlogging, flooding, traffic jams, hoardings flying around. And as you can see, even at the port, massive damage to the infrastructure, to the cranes and heavy-duty equipment that is there. This is the visuals that we got from Uran. Look at what's happened in Navi Mumbai because of the strong winds. The IMD has warned of continuous spells even tomorrow. Citizens have been asked to stay indoors and avoid unnecessary travels. Apart from the usual waterlogging that we see, look at that, top of Bombay Stock Exchange and the landmark banner that reads BSCA, one of those landmark buildings in Mumbai on the Dalal Street, and the hoarding today fell down. That's the damage that the winds have done today in Mumbai. Trees fallen in many parts. In fact, at one point, our reporter was bringing us a live report, and right at that instant, there was a tree that fell down right behind it. These are the visuals that we're getting to you from Mahalakshmi, where a massive tree actually fell on the main street. Cars have been damaged in many parts. These are the reports coming out not just from Mahalakshmi, but in Girgaon as well. Around 5 p.m. in Girgaon, we got similar visuals. And of course, in Baikula, where there was a lot of flooding. We also got visuals of the famous D.Y. Patil Stadium. But first, this tree uprooted with the concrete. This pavement that's usually made for people to walk around. Look at that. Look at the intensity of the wind. This is what Maximum City witnessed today, along with heavy rainfall. And D.Y. Patil, the landmark stadium in Navi Mumbai, for all the cricket matches and the live music concerts. The damage there. These are the pictures we've got from the D.Y. Patil Stadium in Navi Mumbai. Look at the damage that has been witnessed over there. NDRF teams have been deployed across districts in Maharashtra. 15 teams of National Disaster Response Force have been deployed in the wake of heavy rains. That, by the way, is the visual of our correspondent Siddhant, who had a narrow escape while he was standing to do a live, and that branch fell on him while he was reporting on the situation in Mumbai. Let's go across to Neha Kulkarni, who's joining us from Kurla, a low-lying area of Mumbai that's usually the first to see the worst state. Neha, what's the situation right now in the city?
Tanvi, if I can literally tell you in one line, the situation is really bad, because usually if I'll just span you and tell you, the visuals are going to speak for itself. This is the Kurla area, the low-lying area that we are talking about. For the past 1 hour, because it's been raining so heavily, you can see the vehicle out there is stuck. The rickshaws are not able to move fluidly because of the rainfall and the waterlogging that has been caused. You can see people wading through ankle-deep water here because the area has been stuck. And this is not a situation that I'm talking about which has happened right now. In fact, an hour before that I came here, this situation was exactly like this. Let me also show you some scene about the shops here at the side. The area has been floodlogged and waterlogged for the past 1 hour now. And the people out there who are working in these shops are trying to understand whether they should keep their shops shut or open. In fact, when we tried speaking to them, they said that they are only waiting for the water to recede so that they can go back home. And this is the Kurla CSMT road, the main arterial road of the city, which connects people to the eastern suburbs to town. And this is one of the examples that I'm showing you from the morning that we've been covering rains, and from the areas, especially in the evening, we have seen South Mumbai, island city of the city, and also the western suburbs receiving heavy rainfall and being waterlogged, streets filled with potholes, causing a lot of inconvenience for commuters. And this is just an example of what a day of heavy rain showers has done to Mumbai. More than 40 trees have, tree felling reports have been noticed, and suburban train services continue to remain shut for people. Even if it is for the essential service workers out there, they are facing huge difficulties to return home today. We understand about more than 30 buses of Brihan Mumbai Electric Supply Transport have broken down on the road, and it's been a day of chaos, especially for Mumbaikars, whoever was trying to return home. And it continues to be a day of havoc because the rains do not seem to stop.
Yes, the rains have not stopped at all, and it's the strong winds that have also done a significant amount of damage. Neha, there is a warning that's been issued. The Chief Minister's office has now also gotten into the situation, keeping a close track, and not just for Mumbai, but many other parts as well. Tell us, give us more details about what the Mumbai police, the government, and the civic bodies have to say.
Right. So, Tanvi, earlier in the day, we understand a red alert was issued by the Indian Meteorological Department because heavy warning, rainfall warning was issued for Mumbai, Thane, Raigad, Palghar and the other regions. Even fishermen were asked not to venture into the sea, and this warning has been given to them till 6th of August, which is still tomorrow. In fact, later in the evening, we saw Cabinet Minister Aditya Thackeray going on Twitter and saying, please stay indoors, do not come out if not necessary, because Mumbai is receiving such heavy rainfall. And the fact that even tree felling complaints were noticed in many areas, and which is why we understand now that advisories are coming out even from many authorities. In fact, BMC has opened up some schools between CSMT, which is Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj Terminus, and Kurla areas for people who have been shifted from the low-lying areas to go there and stay there at least tonight till the water levels recede in the area and till the rainfall reduces. But even for tomorrow, Tanvi, considering if the rainfall intensity continues as the IMD is predicting, then it is going to take a lot of time for the water levels to recede here, which means that even tomorrow's day is going to be very hectic for office goers. When they start their day, they should definitely look at the IMD warning and also the level of water in their areas before they step out.
Yes, so that's the warning, not just for tonight, but also for tomorrow. 3 days that the IMD department had said. Today is the second day. Tomorrow also is going to be extremely crucial. And in the light of what's been witnessed today in Mumbai, even in Pune, Raigad, Thane, Sangli, people need to be extremely careful. Neha, be safe. And of course, Vinay and I are going to figure out how we're going to reach home tonight. The first time we stepped out in months to get to work on the historic day of the Ram Mandir in Ayodhya. Here we are now looking at a situation of disaster in our own city of Mumbai. But Neha, thanks for bringing us those updates. As you can see, the National Disaster Relief Force is on standby and has been deployed in several parts in the state of Maharashtra in the light of the red alert that has been issued now. The situation really difficult and tricky in 6 different districts. Uddhav Thackeray himself is looking into this situation.